Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a Sims 3 custom content world review. This world is Storybrook County and it's completely freaking free. So I did the Meadow Glen review for you guys from My Sims Realty and a lot of you really liked it because let's face it, the store worlds, as awesome as they are super duper expensive. So if you have an alternative that you can get and enjoy, then it's perfect. So this is Storybrook County and it is available on My Sims Realty website, which I will link below. Now there's a couple of requirements for this world in regards to expansion packs that you require, and I'll just go through them just now with you. So you need the base game, obviously, World Adventures, Ambitions, Late Night and Pets. So those are the expansion packs that you need if you want to download the basic version of this town. Now there are other updated versions of this town, which if you have things like Showtime, Supernatural and Seasons, there is a different version for you. And if you have Island Paradise, again there's a different version for you, and this is the Island Paradise. So obviously it's all to do with the expansion pack, what kind of lots and things like that you get in your town. So one thing that I love about Storybrook County is the fact that it's got 3 different sections really. So here is the city section, obviously, so you get your, your high rise, your tiny life if you like. These houses I really like, in particular these kind of 6 houses, they're really good. In my current household I'm playing, not this one, I just popped her in for example, I've got the families all kinda staying together and it's really nice that they are there. So I'm just going to do a quick overview. So you have that, you have the kind of city area. Let's have a look here. Fraps is just eating up my computer today. Where are we? I'm like totally lost. Yeah, over here. So we are, over here is the kind of town section, which is a really nice quaint little section, with the schools, and it's got the Storybook Central Park. This is very much your family area. It has a subway section as well, so you can get to the town quicker. And then, as I said, the third distinct section is your sort of farmland, which is over here. So it's a really nice mixture. So you can pretty much, no matter what story you have in your head and no matter what Sims you're playing, you can pretty much guarantee there's something for everyone. I'm just going to jump into Edit Town real quick just to show you the amount of available lot space you've got. So you've got loads of available lots that you can go to and add things in, and you've got some nice big lots as well. So you've got the 64 by 64s, they're really good for like your legacy lots. So a lot of worlds come, with hardly any space and you're having to fight to put space in. So it's really good that it comes. I mean, there's 3 massive lots there. So you could put like your casino, your cinema from the store. There's loads of venues that require a big lot, but sometimes the towns don't come with them, whereas this one does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to a couple of built venues that they've got. This one is the Mount Calvary Chapel, which is a wedding venue. I'm just going to do it in Edit Town because I think that's the quickest way to do it. And I really like this. It's classed as a graveyard, hence you've got this and this, but it's a chapel. And if we drop down the walls here, you'll see it's so pretty. Now, really, really nice place for your Sims to get married. That's what I love about My Sims Realty. They really think about things when they build them. So they've got the piano, the buffet, the toilets. They've pretty much got everything, a bar, music, everything your Sims would really need for a really nice wedding venue. So you have the wedding venue there. You also have an abandoned farm shack, which doesn't do anything, but it looks pretty good. And then you have things like the Wildwood Saloon, which they term as a sports bar. And again, it's keeping with the whole country theme, so it just looks like a big barn. But once you drop it down, inside you'll see it's got like karaoke machine, it's got the pool table. Now obviously all the content you see will depend which version you download, so that's something to bear in mind. But if you have all the expansion packs mentioned, then this will pretty much be the version that you get. So you come down here and it's like a proper bar and you've got the music places and stuff like that. So really, really good. Definitely a place that your Sims could be, entertain. So if your Sims are more over in the countryside, then that would be a really good place for them to go. Again, lots of different houses and things like that. Just jump into this one. This is a spacious farm lot. So this is one of the farms. Let's take you in here. And this is built by them. These are all pre-built. So once that loads up. So, I mean, as you can see, the decoration inside is decent. You're not having to come in and fully redecorate. Obviously you can make changes, and you would maybe want to swap out the TV or, do some home improvement things, but you don't have to, and that's the key. You've got like a little workshop over here, space for your horses. It's just little touches that just make it a pleasure to play in this lot. And they've also got over here a training ground for your horses with jumps and things like that. And you've got the landfill here, and you've also got like little campsites here and there. So there's tents over here that you can, go fish and camp and things. So it's just, I just love it for that. There's just so much that you can actually, do. I'm just trying to think of the other venues. You've got a really nice central park. Let's have a look at one of the houses here. So this is one of the... It's called Elm Street, which I have to laugh at because it just remembers me of Nightmare on Elm Street, which is a terrifying movie. Freaking terrifying. So again, this is one of the houses. So again, it's a super nice house, and it's just basically ready to move into. And you've got a little room over the garage as well, or the garage, however you want to say it. And you've got your nice back garden and things like that. So a lot of thought has been taken. And then as you can see, the other houses, at the other side of it are fantastic as well. You've got a little park over here. So it's right next to the house. You've got a little dog park or whatever. So there's just loads of content. And I just love My Sims Realty because they make really high quality content, really high quality. Now, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to move over to the city. I don't know if you can see it with the recording, but when I'm running fraps in the background, it does make this town a little bit laggy. Not horrendously so, it's definitely playable, but it does make it just that little bit laggy. But that's only when fraps is running, because fraps is an absolute beast on any computer. So I would say that you need a fairly decent computer to run this town, but you're not talking hugely high end. It's going to be playable if you've got a dedicated graphics card in your PC or your laptop. I can play it on my Mac laptop. So, and it doesn't have lag or anything like that. This is I quite like this. This is the Tropical Lounge Poolside Club. So, again, how awesome is this? Right on the beach. Just such well built. So you've got the pool, you're right on a beach, you've got the gorgeous hot tubs, you've got more entertainment for your Sims. It's just freaking awesome. It's just the thought of everything, and it just looks great. And of course you could fish, you could go and swim there. It's just brilliant. So that's in the sort of city area. Again, more lot space as you can see. And of course you've got your high-rise apartments. Loads of different ones. You've got your sports stadium. There's just loads of different things to do. These I quite like. These are like little townhouses. So, no, I don't want to go any higher. So the little townhouses. So it gives a new kind of... It's quite different. I hadn't really seen these until I downloaded this. And I really like where they've kind of gone with them, so we'll just let that load up. You see that? So it's just like their houses next door, but you obviously can't access them. And you've got a little 2-bedroom flat. And they're not that expensive, like they're actual starter homes. So you can live in the city, in a starter home and whatnot. So I'm trying to think if I have covered everything. My girlie that I've got in the town just now, she is swimming in her pool. She is actually the star or one of the stars of my upcoming LP that I am doing, which is the Sim Shenanigans. The trailer should have been up before you see this. If you haven't seen it, then I'll link it below. But her name is Corys Westfall, and she's awesome. And I'll show you her apartment. So this was a basic apartment. This cost her 9,000 simoleons for this, and they have the use of that, so I think that's pretty amazing. And this is her apartment here. So it's unfurnished, obviously, but she's got 6,000 simoleons remaining, so she could easily stick a bed in there. It's got a kitchen, and she could sell one of the bathrooms. You know, she doesn't need that, and essentially it's 4 bed. If you have a look at that, I mean, you could fit 4 beds in there, and for an apartment that didn't cost very much, it's pretty much a bargain. Then you've got the entranceway, and then you've got your little pool and things like that. So again, it just gives you a lot of, you know, a lot of flexibility. And you've got like the corner store. I like the fact it's got the subway, blah blah blah. So, oh, here's our portal coming. Excellent. So yeah, guys, so that is basically it. That is the lot. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. You've got a resort, Oasis Beach down here. So you go and download it if you're looking for, you know, a new town, a free town that is awesome, that doesn't require a huge amount of expansion packs for the more basic version, then I would go for this. Definitely. And if you have any questions below, guys, just pop them below, and I will do my I will do my very best to answer them. So I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.